Oneyplays! With friends.
I don't understand why games don't do that, where it's just like...
Make you have an aneurysm?
No, just put in 0.0000001% chance something will happen in your playthrough.
I mean...
So for the people it happens to, it will blow their fucking minds.
You're describing a glitch.
No, I'm not describing the glitch.
It's an intentional thing.
Like, what if in, like, GTA or anything like that, there was a 0.00001% chance that Bigfoot will run up to you anywhere, just slap you to death? That would be the greatest gaming story for that guy ever. He'd be like, I got that!
And then you'd tell everyone, and everyone would spend hours looking for it.
Yeah, and they would never get it.
Yeah, it'd be fucking awesome. I love that kind of shit.
That'd be a really good gaming story. I hope that happens, but it never will because we live in a sad
it could
reality.
happen. The people could just code it into their game. Isn't it like a random number generator or something?
People, if you're making a game, no matter what it's about, please put in Sasquatch.
We all know that this is for a fact easy, so do it. And if you don't, everyone will get mad at you, especially me.
Especially if you put it at a part in the game where you know like nothing important's going on.
Oh my
like
fucking
this,
god!
Like right here,
Will
like
this
a
guy
Sasquatch
just
came out
die?
here.
Will you fucking?
The Sasquatch fell from the sky and started stabbing you to death. Right here, it'd be amazing.
All right, I think if I take out the little guys first, that's my that's probably my best play.
This is what I'm talking about. Like this fucking sucks.
You know what? I'll give you that, but. I think if we just persevere, we'll actually fucking beat this thing, and we'll finally beat a game on Oneyplays, and people can stop saying they never beat the game on Oneyplays.
Even though we beat a fucking ton.
We beat Dilwar's Quest.
Yeah.
We beat
the Skeeving Scrounger.
Yeah, we beat Gobbler's Glimpse.
Gobbler's Glimpse of Ratopia.
Gobbler glimpses Ratopia. His eye sticks into a big hole in the ground and he sees deep and sees what the world's been hiding from him ever since.
Guys, we're not joking. This is a legit thing. If anyone wants to make rat games that last more than 10 minutes, we will totally play them.
If you guys make shitty games that are actually like and here's a tip. Here's my
just so you guys know, we like playing as the rats. Like that's the good part.
But don't try to make it funny. Try to make it really as real as possible.
Make it a realistic rat game. Like, be it a platformer, a stealth game, anything, as long as there's realistic rats and realistic rat deaths.
We will play any realistic good rat game you send us.
Put it on itch.io and we'll promote it.
Yeah,
just make a good fucking 10-minute game.
Yeah, tweet it at us and we'll play it.
Thank you.
Or like a witch too. If you're like a witch on a broomstick, we'll play that too.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh my fucking god!
Or chimpanzees, or babies.
Or Sasquatch.
You know what? Running around as that little black baby was a lot of fun.
It really was.
It was more fun my way.
It was my fun. Shut up!
You're
Shut up!
stupid.
I'm going to the store. I'm buying another fucking peck.
I don't know what that means, Lyle. Please don't yell at me.
Go back and get some health, you big dill hole.
No, I don't need.
Oh, they didn't drop any for you.
Lyle, if you were in the Dilbert universe, your character would be called Lylebert. How do you feel about that reality?
Yours would be called Zachbert. Chris's would be called fucking Chrisbert.
You're right. Well, that's fine.
Why are you just lumping me into this Dilbert
No, I'm
hell?
asking you. No, I'm not disagreeing. What I'm saying is, how do
trying
you
to fucking entrap me in a
fictional... How do you reconcile that fact? Is all I was going to ask you.
O'Neillbert?
Yeah, I want to be O'Neillbert.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We're really onto something. Where the fuck is the goddamn store? Okay, it's right there.
You're fading it.
I'm right here. Oh, mama.
Remember what Scooby-Doo when they took out all they deleted all the characters and just gave Shaggy a red shirt and put Scrappy-Doo in?
Yeah, I remember
that happened?
Yeah, that did happen.
They fucking killed off Daphne and Wilma.
Wilma
and Freddy.
Okay,
and then they made all they did to make it different was made Shaggy's fucking shirt red.
Wilma was pretty beautiful.
Wilma
and then she looks at Shaggy and she's like, "Hey Shaggy, you can't spell Shaggy without." He goes, "Ah."
He goes, "Aggy." She goes, "Ah."
And then Shaggy says, "Hey Scrappy, you can't spell Scrappy without." He goes, "Crap."
He goes, "Appy."
Crap and pee.
And Scrappy goes, "I don't know what you're talking about. Please leave me alone."
And then Wilma looks at Fred and says, "Hey Fred, you know my pussy. You can't spell Fred without red, like your pussy. I get it."
And he goes, "That's actually fucking disgusting. It's actually really gross, you fucking bitch."
Black Cat, we've been through some ups, we've been through some downs.
But I have to skip this cutscene now because I really don't fucking care what's going on.
Yeah, we're like over halfway through the game. We haven't looked at any of these, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, why start now,
We've talked
right?
about Wilma from Scooby-Doo, who's not a character.
Who has an engorged
Wilma?
red pussy,
Wilma.
apparently.
I want. Wait, what?
I actually did fuck up when I first said Wilma, and we just stuck with it. That's a real fuck up, though. I love Spider-Man!
Wowee! Is he a fucking cool fellow? Spider-Man came to my birthday party, and he was just a guy. But I'm sure that when he left, he did Spider-Man stuff.
Lyle, that's the funniest fucking thing you ever said to me in the 17 years I known you.
Yeah, shucks.
If Spider-Man went to a B-Day party, you know what? That's what he should have done in the movie. He should have showed up to parties and been like, "Yep, I'm Spider-Man," and people don't know he's the real Spider-Man.
Is that still a thing? The party mascot thing?
I don't
Or
think
did
so.
that just stop?
I think that
No.
has been around since like the 80s. I don't know
Why
anybody's...
is there a woman
No,
skulking
it
on the
definitely
street?
was around when I was a kid.
People would come to your party and do a little dig, do a little dance.
No,
make
but
a
you
little
could
love.
get like a fucking like you know a
Ugh,
Barney or a
Butterface.
Spider-Man or something to come to your party.
What does Butterface mean?
MJ, you look like a real butterface. I don't think I could be seen with you anymore.
I mean, I don't know. Her fucking polygonal triceps aren't doing anything for me either.
know who I want to be with. I want to be with you.
What if he said you are who
Is
you
that
choose
option
to
on the
be?
table? Is being with her on the table for Peter Parker? I thought she was fucking some dude. Whatever.
The astronaut.
Yeah. So
He
all
got
Peter has to do is wait for him to go to space and
he,
knock her
well,
up.
he already did get lost in space. They already showed that cutscene where she talks about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's
is
lost-
that actually what
He
happens in
gets
the
lo-
movie?
He does. He gets lost in space. That's
No,
true.
you're a liar. Absolute liar.
No, you fuck.
No, he
You
does. He does get lost in space. I'm not fucking kidding around.
You slimy little dick ass. I
That's
don't believe
true.
you. I never. You're
You are a
doing
slimy
it now.
little dick ass.
He goes to Jupiter to get more stupider. And he gets lost in a
and then
black.
he comes back. He's like, dude. She's like, this isn't the man I
She
married.
gets lost in a black hole the size of a baseball. On his way to Jupiter.
If I encased myself in a ball of glass and got shot into Jupiter, what would happen?
Does your ball
Probably
of
good
glass,
things only.
Does your ball of glass have oxygen?
No.
You'd fucking die before you even got there.
Okay, no, I'm already dead. I know that much, but would my body be okay?
Why are you in a ball of glass? Why can't you just be a regular body?
I want to be in a 30-foot diameter ball of glass.
Like a hamster, like a giant hamster wheel?
No, like I'm literally covered. Like
You're-
there's no
you're-
space between me and the glass. I'm
You're-
like
you're
inside
saying-
of the glass
You're saying
ball.
it's basically like you're trapped in ice, but it's glass instead of ice.
Yeah, a big 30-foot ball of glass.
I think
the
that would
glass
work
would
out
melt-
good for you.
the
Would it
glass
melt in Jupiter?
You know what, the pressure probably. I'm not dealing with glass science, but I would say the glass probably get crushed
Under the weight of
under the-
Jupiter?
under the weight of all the big fat guys with big bellies hanging
At
out.
the center of Jupiter, is there a little? Is there a
It's-
little
it's a fat
core?
guy cave.
Is there a little rock core? Is there a little?
It's a gas planet, but I'd assume there's something resembling a big hard metal thing.
Is there a big skeleton in the center?
There's a big there's a big laughing skull in the middle of Jupiter.
I wish
what
there
it's
was.
been.
I wish in our reality there was one big weird thing in space that was literally just a big like head of a
skull.
creature floating around
No,
us.
you don't, because what if there's more of it?
The gray,
It
it's
can't do
cool.
anything. It's
Yeah,
got. It's a
exactly.
head. It's just looking at us.
It's just watching
Oh,
us.
so it's alive?
Yeah, it's looking down at our. Its eyes track Earth every day.
Like, what would you
Why
do?
specifically Earth? What does it want?
It's got good vision. It can see all the little critters like humans running
It's
around
just
on it.
testing its
But why
20/20
isn't it
vision.
looking at something else?
Because there's nothing else to look at.
No.
Earth's the closest thing.
And it's got little things walking around.
Okay.
He looks down and he smiles and he looks shocked at certain things.
Does he see
Oh.
James Franco being polygonal?
No, you can't
and
look
sad
through
at a
walls. It's
table?
fucking stupid, Lyle.
What would you
Yeah,
guys
that's
do
fair.
if you looked at the moon and a la Majora's Mask, the Zelda game, you saw a big human head in the sky?
I'd like it.
If it was a big bald human head, I'd like it. If it had like shaggy hair, I'd hate it.
Yeah,
if
that
it
is really
shaggy-
the line.
And shaggy hair and a big, like, gross beard.
Yeah, no, you can't have that.
If you had
It's
like a
gotta be
peanut
nice
butter
and
gamer
smooth
beard,
and-
I'd fucking shoot a nuclear missile into it.
Oh my. Sorry, Peanut Butter Gamer's calling me. You heard that?
I've been thinking about what you said.
What?
Is that my girlfriend,
is that MJ?
Maginnis?
Meet me at the diner we used to go to all the time.
Well,
Well, looks like Spider-Man's getting a diner snack.
get to apologize.
Looks like I get to have some hash browns and over medium.
I want a slice of yogurt.
Wait, why did she put that much of an ultimatum on you getting to the diner? You have a minute and 44 seconds?
You know what hasn't aged well in video game media?
What? Most things?
Swinging across the map to get to a fucking telephone. What? He could have had a cell phone on him.
Ooh,
Oh,
good
that's
point.
true. Why didn't Spider-Man just go to the police?
The policia.
Fucking, I was talking about like shitty internet critics with Toxic Eternity, Jack.
Yeah.
I was talking to him with him, and he fucking said just out of nowhere, he's like, if I was in Paranormal Activity, I would just leave. For some reason, that fucking got me so hard. I don't know why I laughed at it as hard as I did.
It's true.
I think that's the plot of that parody movie.
Parody Normal Activity?
That's
where
what
he
it
just
should have been
leaves,
called.
and he goes, "Whoa! It's so obvious. We should have just done this." And he sits in the police station for an hour and a half, filling out a report that there's a ghost in his apartment.
No, there really is a movie with that black guy whose name I forgot, where he learned the flies. He just leaves. I think he just goes, white people stay around. I wouldn't stay around."
What is going on
I
here?
saw a tweet on Twitter today that was literally just "white people be so white," and it had 5,000 likes.
Because it spoke the truth.
It's so fucking stupid.
But it's true. You can't say it's not.
If Dr. Octopus was real, people would take little pictures of it and say, "Classic white people," walking around with giant octopus arms.
Yes. Colonialism was the best idea. Bye, idiot.
He fell on his bum.
He fell asleep.
Fuck it. Oh, this is where the game gets great. This is
Yeah,
where
the best part.
Yep.
Your favorite part that you were looking forward to.
This is where Peter Parker stops a friggin' train.
Yeah, Peter Parker stops a friggin' train.
Stops
He goes, "I'm gonna stretch my lats," and then a
says-
train hits him, and he goes, "Well, I guess I'm here now, doing this."
Is this the episode where he goes to India and stops child marriages?
Who was I talking to? And they said that if you order an assassin on the deep web, the assassin just takes your money because why
Yeah,
would
what are
he
you gonna do? What do
actually?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Go to the police and be like, "Oh, an assassin took my money and he didn't even kill the guy. I want my money back." I actually had a kid at my school do not
Assassinate
exactly
you?
that. No, not he wasn't assassinating, but he did that with the Weedawana. He bought.
I'm sorry, the what?
The Weedawana.
You're gonna have to explain. You're gonna have to give me a little no-code synopsis.
the dude fucking the dude bought a bag of literal actual oregano, and
Fucking idiot.
yeah, and then it was obviously fake, so he literally went to the fucking principal and was like, "I tried to buy weed from this guy and it was fake," and both of them got expelled. And fucking like everyone knew that story too. So anytime someone would encounter him in the outside world because he didn't go to school anymore, they were like, "Is that true that you did it?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, I fucking did it. I don't know why I did it, but I just fucking did it."
God,
It's literally the dumbest
life
shit.
ruined over bullshit.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Well, I don't know about life. He got expelled from high school.
That's
so.
still not great.
What happens if you get expelled from high school? Do you get to go to another one, or do you just not learn anymore?
I don't think.
I don't look. Here's my thing. If I was expelled completely from high school, I don't know if I would have been happy. I would have been like, oh, I don't have to go to high school anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
There was a
fucking-
bunch of times my parents offered to let me drop out.
And you didn't do it, you madman.
Well, no, they said maybe school just isn't for you. Maybe you should just.
Was this college or like the equivalent to high school?
No,
for
it's
you,
high
though?
school. But they were like, maybe school's just not for you. Maybe you should just like do
Like a trade school kind of thing.
They were like, maybe you should be like what do you call it? Like a metalsmith's like apprentice.
A ditch digger?
They were pretty much like
A
maybe
nice way to say ditch digger?
No, they were like, you should be an apprentice or something, and you can learn how to have a job. And you can do that. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'll stay in school. But
You were talking up this fight like it was the hardest thing.
it's not hard. It's just fucking annoying.
I'm really
There's
annoyed.
no way this is the whole fucking thing either.
Probably not.
Now he's dead. That's
Let's
it. The
see.
game is
Let's see
beat.
if your
The
memory
the
hath
the
betrayed
game
you,
is beat.
Chris. He got long, and now he's not on the train anymore.
Don't do that.
Did they like scale down the z-axis on that train? So like looks all squashed down.
This
Something
is,
about this is inherently
not how it
goofy. I'm
happens in
just
the
gonna come
movie.
out and say it.
That scene in the movie is the coolest fucking
It
shit.
is.
I think that's actually one of my favorite movie scenes of all
Tell me
time.
what-
Yeah, it's
big,
really cool.
fat redneck
This one just
is
has
like-
like a wiggly track.
That's Spider-Man.
Oh,
Let's take his mask off and then protect his secret.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Get back. I'm gonna pull his head off for fun.
Like a little bug.
You know what, Lyle? Maybe I fucking remember that wrong.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
I remember that pissing me off.
You did it.
It's James Frankfurter.
And now to conclude our business.
Is that Aku Aku on the wall?
It is.
Is it actually? Aw,
Why did he?
look at that.
I stole this from Homer Simpson's
This is Homer Simpson's. This is The Simpsons, Season 1, Episode 1 vial.
This is what falls out of the car.
That's a true fact. Goodbye.
Found it on the street.
Bart Simpson knocked it away when he went on a skateboard.
Before I kill you,
What would you do if they just showed him just stabbing him right in the penis, like right in the cock, like over and over?
What if he stabbed like 90
dagger and then he
times?
works it down his urethra?
Look at Toby.
Oh boy. Oh, my head.
My dad. My dad loved you like a son. Like a
My dad loved you like a light appearing on the wall. And
He always wanted you around our house.
I love in the third movie that butler who's like,
Is that the guy who's like, yeah, let me tell you the truth, James Franco.
he's like,
Your daddy was the Green Goblin and he was died on the wall.
he says something that's like, your dad was great, but he was kind of an asshole.
And he died in the... Did the Green Goblin die on a wall?
Yeah, I guess the thing is he killed himself, but I don't like. James Franco knew before that his dad was the Green Goblin, and he watched him like skeletonize a bunch of fucking senators and try to like throw his girlfriend off a fucking building. That should have been enough.
Skeletonized
And
them.
also,
He had a skeleton bomb.
Green Goblin also almost killed Mary Jane.
Yeah,
a bunch of
exactly.
times.
Like
That actually, yeah.
that should have been enough.
That greatly shocked me as a child. Like when I
What's
saw
the
the skeletons, like that
skeletonization?
actually scared me because that's a horrifying concept. That you
You
get a
could be
call and it's like a fucking a terrorist threw a ball at your dad and now he's a skeleton. You're never gonna see him again. We have to bury his bones now.
No, I think the bones even turned to dust though. Like the skeletons just kind of fall
Yeah,
apart.
like there's nothing left. That's horrifying.
Come on. Okay.
But
I think it literally was like, but your father's big scary device pierced him. I think literally he says something as stupid as that.
he
It's
goes
like,
pierced his heart.
pierced his heart. Your daddy's heart was pierced as he was a Green Goblin.
He was the Green Goblin.
He was the Green Goblin of Doom. He loved to epic pancakes and waffles.
And then James Franco's like, fuck! No wonder he killed him.
The Green Goblin, aka your father's last words were, the fuck?
The fuck? It was cringe.
It was mega cringe.
I saw it all myself.
I lol.
It was on Cringe Channel
I-
2003 compilation.
Feminist gets owned Antifa compilation.
I didn't expect to fucking see Spider-Man get sucker punched like that.
Oh god, you filthy bitch, get off the screen.
I want to kiss her.
Parker, you've been sabotaging me all
Wait,
along.
if he didn't know that he was Peter Parker, why did he fucking take Mary Jane?
She's beautiful.
Is that literally why?
Because she's
Yeah,
a boy.
she was-
She's a boyfriend free girl. That's why.
little cum slut, Peter.
She's a boyfriend free girl, Peter Parker.
This is all a heck of a coincidence, and I've had enough of it.
Peter, here's a little idea. Go to Reddit SV/cumsluts. Search by top rated all time.
And go and have fun. Wait till all those links to be purple. You ever go to like a
Oh, boy.
subreddit you thought you haven't visited in a long time and you go like half the links are fucking
purple.
clicked? Yeah.
I used to be subscribed to 1 billion porn subreddits.
What happened? What would you
It
stop?
got embarrassing every time I logged in. I'd just be like, I'm a fucking loser. that I undid it.
You undid your crimes.
I don't know, when it gets to the point where porn's that convenient, you're like, there's something wrong here.
Dude,
Like, evolution
I-
did not, like...
I actually am okay with not looking at porn anymore. I'm trying to stop. It's bad for your brain.
Why?
Here's my theory. This is not like a Christian.
I'm
This is not
genuinely.
like a Christian perspective. But here's my belief. This could be based on nothing, but I think it'll be proven to be true. In the same way, like our reptilian brain, right? We evolved to fucking want to eat and fuck.
Okay.
And the reason we're fat is because we have an abundance of food. We did not evolve to have an abundance of food. We can't help ourselves. Or you can, but it takes a lot of mental anguish and like skill, right, to not overeat, right?
Yeah.
And the same way, to have an overabundance of porn, your brain evolved to see a beautiful woman and go, I worked for this. I worked to see this beautiful Asian girl compilation 7 on her knees. So, but your brain evolved to like that. But now that's like getting a cheeseburger for doing nothing when you had to work in the past to like kill a yak and not eat for 2 weeks. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
And so the way that you can get fat from too much food accessibility, I think you could get mentally fucking. That's my little theory.
No,
I notice
I
when
would agree, but...
I notice when I beat off 4 times in a day, I feel like shit. I feel crappy.
I was gonna say that. It's like,
I never feel good ever.
you'll do it, and then you'll just be like, why did I do that?
You never feel good, dude. You
Yeah.
never feel good.
I feel good. What are you fucking talking
How
about?
many times do you
Lyle,
do it
you're
a
a
day?
sick fuck, though.
I don't know, like 8?
No,
Eight?
no, really, what do you do?
When I was
At
18, I
least
swear
3.
to God.
At
I do it like
least
4
3.
times. By time 4, I'm like, ugh. But it's not even fun. But most people who jack off 6 times a day will admit they never feel good about it. Chris, did your family ever say, do not masturbate, for it will...
No, honestly, my mom and dad would not give a shit about that, but I used to think they would when I was very young. I used to lie face down in the bathtub full of water and jack off, like, and I'd hold my breath because I was so afraid. I was so afraid someone would see.
My dad would make jokes about me jacking off like all the fucking time until I was like, I should probably just do that, you know? Like, he just assumed I was doing it way before I was actually doing it.
Did you like come for like 11 minutes for the first time when you first?
No, you just need to fight him, Lyle.
My dad? Yeah, I probably do.
No,
I've got
about
clearly a lot that
I think I've said this before. I don't want to get on this subject for too long.
Yeah.
But I remember my friend showed me, like, told me about what masturbating was. Like, he was like a salesman coming through town. He was like, "Have you heard of masturbating?" I was like, "No, I heard the term before." I was like, "No, what do you do?" He's like, "You grab your penis and you go like that." And I was like, I did it like a week later. I was like, "I'll try that thing out." And I didn't feel anything. And then I did it again like a month later, and then I shot out a big horrible thing. Whoa. Whoa!
I punched you into the year 2003, which is 2 years after it is currently.
Do you think that actor was pissed that they animated his fat rolls hanging over?
They actually animated his tits.
Yeah.
Maybe he was a dick in the studio. They were like, "We're gonna fucking animate
the
your
guy walked in, like,
stupid jowls."
The guy walked in, he would give him tits. Whoa.
Nice cleavage, babe.
Yeah,
also, their hair looks so fucking real. I think I could reach out and touch it.
Yeah, I could eat it like spaghetti.
Could pat him on the head.
I bet they animated this in Maya or something.
Oh, Maya, more like you.
Dude, this is what, 2004 or something? This is pretty good looking.
Something like that.
CGI.
Yeah, I mean, it's pre-rendered,
Not
but
CGI,
yeah.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about.
It looks like one of those weird Robert Zemeckis CG movies.
Yeah.
He's doing the climb.
Like Polar Express.
A little worse than that. Actually, it looks about on par with the Polar Express. That movie's scary.
The movie came out. What?
Why does it frighten you, Chris?
Do you never hear about all the Uncanny Valley shit?
Kids like came out screaming.
You know, kids ran out of the theater like they were scared of that movie.
Oh, because it was so fucking weird.
If you watch
uncanny.
it now, like there's no subtle movements in their faces, so they all look like creepy ass puppets with like unhinged jaws,
it's
like snakes.
It's like the most uncanny valley I've ever seen before.
Yeah, it's like the peak of Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
Well, you think that, but wait until they kiss. It's gonna be gross.
She actually looks pretty good.
They look really sleepy.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be fair to you. I was selfish.
Lyle, you were actually right. I'm really sorry. I doubted how fast you could beat that. I was kind of a dick about that. I'm sorry.
Look at
I would actually go so far
You
as
were
to
on
say,
Ambien. It's okay.
He's like, oh.
Hey, be Spider-Man.
I'm looking wistfully out the window.
Expecting someone?
No! Get the fuck out of here!
Getting married.
Ew.
You.
I made a decision. This involves both of us, Peter. And you need to trust me to make my own choice. I
Suicide
know-
pact right here.
I know.
Blood Brothers.
Lyle, I'm not down with that kind of humor on this
Lyle,
channel.
we don't joke for the kind of shit. This is a serious.
That is such a weird.
I didn't do that! I didn't do that!
Didn't you just end it like that thing? Oh.
Good job, Treyarch.
You really did it.
Wait, can we Alfred Malone? Yeah. Kirsten
Dunst?
Oh, so
Bruce
they
Campbell.
actually reprised their roles, except for
Yeah, there's no James Franco.
there's also no J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh, yeah.
There's also no-
You
no
can
J-
scroll up and down.
Yeah. In case you, like, really want to see who the chef model is or...
in case you really want to see
chief model
Gregory
is.
John's name for a second time.
Wait, scroll up. Up. Chris Erdman. Good job, dude.
Chris
Everyone.
Erdman.
Woo! Chris Erdman.
Chris
Chief texture artist. Everyone else can suck a dick.
Andrew Baines.
No.
No.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Chad, dude, he was such a Chad. The virgin art artist versus the Chad texture
Spider-Man
chief.
There's a second Chad.
So many Chads worked on this dude.
Go up. Was his name Chad Machine? Was that his nickname Machine?
Chad Machine? Yeah, it's Chad Machine!
Chad Machine Jones.
I'm the machine!
That guy was a fucking alpha male.
I'm glad we stuck around for the credits. Greg
And nobody
Grable.
else did. We're the only 3 people watching this right now. We're the only 3 people who are gonna see
Oh
this.
my god, a doctor did the code. That's so cool.
Dr. P? He's the chief technical officer.
Doctor.
Bob Parkinson. Okay.
Oh.
Well, you took too long on the credits, you fuck.
Wow.
Wow.
sound like the lesson sound.